The day Jesus cleansed the temple. The temple in Jerusalem was bustling. Merchants shouted prices, money changers haggled over exchange rates, and the bleating of animals filled the air. What was meant to be a house of prayer had become a marketplace, a place of profit instead of worship. Then a man walked in. Not just any man, Jesus. His eyes scanned the chaos, and righteous anger burned within him. This was his Father's house, meant for prayer, but greed had taken over. Without hesitation, he stepped forward. And Jesus went into the temple of God, and cast out all them that sold and bought in the temple, and overthrew the tables of the money changers, and the seats of them that sold doves. Matthew 21. Sha'ah. With a mighty hand, he overturned the tables. Coins clattered to the ground. Doves fluttered in panic. The merchants froze, shock written on their faces. Then his voice rang out, filled with authority. It is written, "My house shall be called the house of prayer, but ye have made it a den of thieves." Matthew 21:13. Fear gripped the merchants. One by one, they gathered their belongings and fled. And then, in the stillness, something remarkable happened. The blind and the lame approached Jesus, no longer afraid. He welcomed them with open arms, and right there, in the temple he had just cleansed, he healed them. And the blind and the lame came to him in the temple, and he healed them. Matthew 21:14. The people marveled. The temple was no longer a place of corruption, but a place of restoration. Jesus didn't just cleanse the temple that day, he reclaimed it. And even now, he calls us to let him cleanse our hearts, so that we may become a true dwelling place for God.